Thanks for coming to my channel. I'm David Wynn, and you can tell by the caption regarding the 2025 Hummer. I want to give you just a brief overview of this vehicle. This is it. This is my 2025 GMC Hummer SUV EV 3X. And some people say, well, why did you get the 3X? I got the 3X mainly because of the range. They say the estimated range for the 3X is 315 miles. I'm gonna get the sun out of your eyes. And the 2X is under 300 miles. So I want to make sure that I have the maximum amount of miles that I can drive. Now, the color, when you look at this vehicle, a lot of people say it's gray. Some people say it's black. But General Motors calls it graphite blue. And the reason why they call it graphite blue, when you look at it, it has a lot of metal flake in it. And it's a beautiful color, beautiful color, beautiful color. The interior, let me see what they say. The interior is a lunar shadow. And what I like about it, it really is somewhat different than what you see with the normal Hummers. And this is it here. Now, when I first saw this, it reminded me, I'm a retired U.S. Army Sergeant Major. And when I saw this, it reminded me of the OD gray, OD green that we used to use in the Army for our vehicles, all right? And I love the copper accent that they have throughout the vehicle. A lot of people complain about the interior. They wanted leather, but what they fail to realize, this vehicle is an off-road vehicle. And if you use it off-road, it's going to get dirty. It's going to get dirty on the outside and also the inside. And even like when I was in the military, the interior of all of our vehicles were canvas. And they were canvas because that's where you had when you come out of the field, and you come out of using the vehicle, it's easier to clean. Now, I do believe that this is, no, I thought that was leather also. No, that's not leather, that's still that. I guess you would call it a vinyl, a textured vinyl. And I like it because I had a mistake when I only had this vehicle for a couple of days, and I spilt something on the inside, and I got just a soapy rag and wiped it. This is the tailgate, back gate. Just push that, comes right open. They were having problems with that, the gate, the rear gate, but they did offer an update to fix a lot of things. You know, when a vehicle is new, I tell people they don't do like they did back in the day. They would do research and development. Research and development now with new vehicles is done with the customers. All right. I like this vehicle. I really do. I normally drive sports cars, muscle cars, and also SUVs. I prefer an SUV to be my daily vehicle because I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5". At one time I weighed 280. I tried to hold this to open it. I guess you just click it and it opened itself. Trying to open the trunk. Let me just touch it in. It's probably I'm doing it wrong. Just touch it one time, it should open up. It takes a while. I guess it's me. It's always operator. There we go. It did open. I had to hold it. As always, I didn't read the instructions. But you have these sky panels. They call them infinity, and they come off, and you can store them here. You can store them there. Let me close it. Touch it one time, it should close on its own. There you go. This is a big vehicle, and I had to really be very careful bringing it in and out of my garage. Well, that's why it didn't open. I thought I closed that. I thought I closed it, but I didn't. Let me see if I can close it with this. Oh, I know. I was opening this. I was pushing the wrong button. I see now why it didn't open. There you go. You have to hold that. So let me go back around here. That was me. Let me see if I can open this. Okay. It locked. I hit it twice, release, and then it opens. There you go. That was me, guys. Sorry about that. And to close it, hit it twice, and she'll close. Well, I guess you gotta hold it. Hit it twice and hold it. Yeah, I did see on the YouTube channel the reason why they want you to hold it in case somebody get a hand or what have you. You can stop it. Let me go back around here. See, I'm learning this vehicle. I'm learning it. I'm not an expert. Let me see. I'm gonna hit this twice and see what happens. Oh, you gotta hold it. Let me hit it twice again. There you go. All right, the front, you hit it twice and release it. The back, you hit it twice and hold it to open and to close. There you go. See, I just learned something. Now what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna get this on the road and I'm gonna show you the Super Cruise. I did it the other day just to check it out. And I'm being honest with you, it was sort of frightening the first time because I did it in the middle of the middle lane on a highway, and I had 18 wheelers on my right and 18 wheelers on my left, and this thing was moving back and forth. And me being a guy that I am, man, I tried to grab that steering wheel because I didn't trust it, but it did what it's supposed to have done. Then I had a car cut in front of me, and it was on Super Cruise, and it slowed down, got some distance, and then this sucker passed the car in front of me because he slowed down like most folks do. They pass you and slow down, and I had this on 65, and when the vehicle slowed down, it showed me it's going to make a left. It turned the left turn signal on, and it passed the vehicle in front of me. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get on the highway. I decided to turn this on now. I'm gonna share some things with you before we get on the highway. This vehicle comes with one pedal driving, and I did not appreciate or really understood or grasp the value of one pedal driving with an EV, electric vehicle, until I got this vehicle. This vehicle weighs almost 9,000 pounds, and the benefit of one pedal driving is that instead of using the brakes, the manual brakes, it used the actual motor, the motor that is driving and turning the wheels. And what that does, once you take your foot off the accelerator, I'm getting ready to say gas pedal, once you take your foot off the accelerator, the motors stop operating, and it really, and just then you saw me come to a nice smooth stop. you'll learn how to feather the accelerator and bring it to a stop. And you also have this pedal right here. But I found that when you have it on one pedal driving, and I have it on the extreme, I had it initially on medium, and I had to use this to slow it down. But when you have it on extreme, it'll begin to slow down and basically stop a lot faster than on the, I guess, the normal one pedal driving. So I'm driving this with one pedal driving in the extreme setting. And it takes some getting used to. When I had my 2025 Silverado EV, I went on a road trip to Virginia, and that helped me to learn the value of the one pedal driving. All right, now I'm getting ready to get on the highway. It's 295 here in New Jersey, and I'm gonna show you how the Super Cruise work. All right, so let me merge on the 295 North. I'm taking 295 North because of the time of the day. It's not as busy as 295 South. It's going to be some traffic, but 295 South normally has more traffic than 295 North. So I'm let this 18-wheeler get positioned here. I hope you guys can see all this, because my GoPro, it shuts the monitoring screen down after a minute or so. So let me look over here. Now there's an update that General Motors have for the Hummer and also the GMC Sierra, that when you put your turn signal on, the camera comes on also to show you what's on your left and what's on your right. I was told I'll be receiving that update. I spoke to my dealership this morning. All right, I'm getting on the road here. I'm at 65, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to press the cruise control, and then I'm going to press, and it automatically went right in. You saw that? Normally it goes from red. What it did, I guess my eyes, I hope y'all saw that. I put the camera in front of my eyes. It has a little monitor there, and if you're not looking, what it'll do, it'll turn off. I'm gonna get my speed up a little bit here. I don't want to be slowpoke. That's what happened when you saw it blinking red. I had the GoPro in between the monitor there, and what it tells the computer that I'm not paying attention. And if you're not paying attention, it will turn off, and you would then have to grab the wheel and what have you. All right. Now I have my Super Cruise. I got it set at automatic. Police officer just passed, state trooper just passed me. I have it set at automatic, and with that automatic lane change, and what that means, if a vehicle comes in front of me that's too slow, the system will put a signal on which lane is safe to go. And I believe it's going to only pass on the left, because you're not supposed to pass on the right. So I'm going to have to look at that to see exactly, because when I did it before, it didn't pass on the left. It's not going to pass on the right. But a lot of people don't realize that you're not supposed to pass another vehicle on the highway on the right. You're supposed to pass on the left. So I'm making an assumption. See there? It's passing. It noticed that vehicle in front of me, and it computed that it was going slower than I was going. So it went ahead and passed on the left, because you can see that the traffic ahead of me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I know what happened. There's a car coming up behind me. Now this is where I got sort of nervous, man. it's doing all this stuff and I'm not telling it to do it. But I saw what happened. It detected the vehicle behind me. Its speed was coming up on me, and it moved back into the right lane. I'm glad you guys saw that. This thing is awesome, man. I had to get used to it. I saw this thing start to do something, and I didn't tell it to do it. I wanted to make sure it knew it was not going to run into another vehicle. All right. So that's a pretty good demo there. Pretty good demo. I'm gonna keep it at 65. I don't want to get a ticket, but normally on this road here, if you're not doing 75, you get ran over. But for instructional purposes, I'm just keeping it at 65. And I'm going to turn around up here. But I'm glad it did give an example of lane change. I have an automatic. It would do an automatic lane change. Now I have my sunglasses on also, and I thought with the sunglasses on, it would cause a problem for it detecting my eyes, my vision. But as you can see, it did not. It did not. It did not. All right. So cars are passing me. It's in the center lane. And this car here, but he kept his speed up. But a lot of times people will pass you and slow down. I don't know. I don't know. Now she's slowing down. I can tell that now she's down to 62. Now it wants to pass. See that? See it? Now it's speeding up. It wants to pass. So it's got behind that vehicle. I'm ready to grab this wheel, man, because this thing is crazy. Now let's see if it'll speed up, because the cars in front of me slowed down. Oh, I felt a little tap on the right side. It got back over in the center lane. Now it's not going to pass. It's not going to get in that right lane. That's good. I'm glad I saw that, where it would not pass in the right lane. I'm thinking she's going to pass again because this vehicle in front of me slowed down. Yep, I felt a little tug on the left side. It's telling me it's going to get into the. All right, guys, I'm back on the highway, and that was an experience going into that construction area with Super Cruise on. And I remember when I took my trip in my Silverado into Virginia, the cruise control did make adjustments for vehicles in front of you and what have you, where I didn't have to apply my brakes. But I had my hands on the steering wheel, so with this Super Cruise, it's a different sensation not having your hands on the steering wheel. And I think that's what caused me to be, I guess, overly concerned. Now I'm in the right lane with this Super Cruise, and I intentionally did this. I'm going to see how it's going to react to traffic in front of me, and how it's going to treat that left lane. All right, and I got my speed set back at well, it's really on 64, and get it up to 65. There we go. So this right lane right here is an exit lane, and I know this road here. I should take it every day going to work. This thing like it's trying to veer to the left. Oh, come on, baby, get back over to the right. Like get over, man. It was going to the left, like it's gonna hit. I tell you guys, I don't think me and Super Cruise gonna get along. If you're doing stuff, see, it's moving to the left. God dog it, come on, vehicle. It's moving back and forth, acting like it wants to get in that left lane, but it's a vehicle. It's a. Oh, help me, Jesus. Okay, all right, now it's coming up on. Y'all don't see it, but it acts like it wants to move to the left, but it's a vehicle over there. Come on, Super Cruise, get in the center. Is it in the center lane? Center of the lane. Come on, man. I'm not really feeling this, Super Cruise. I'm sorry, guys. A big old baby like me, man. Now, have you ever been in? I've been in an accident before, man. I was in Germany doing 122, and a German ran me off the road, bro. And I did all I could to keep that vehicle upright. Now, see, it's slowing down. I do detect it slowing down. Ah, Lord. Hope it knows this daggone van is over here. Let me see how she's gonna handle this van. Y'all be with me now, because I'll grab this wheel in a minute. That's a car coming up on me on the left, and this vehicle slowing down. Let me see what's gonna do. It slowed down. It slowed down, and this vehicle passes me. My left side seat, it buzzed. Now it passed the vehicle, and it puts the turn signal on too. It puts the turn signal on. All right. Now we're in the mix of this traffic. We're in the mix. I told you guys I'm going 295 north. I felt 295 south was going to be, you know, sort of heavy. But now it's, I just hope this...
In 2 miles, take exit 45B toward Willingboro.
Okay, now it's telling me to get ready to make a right to get off the highway. And Super Cruise is not going to do that. That's why I call it semi-autonomous. Now, I believe Tesla make that right turn, but I don't think I would trust Tesla either. I'd probably grab this steering wheel, bro. I'm sorry, man. Oh, Lord. And I'm a combat veteran, man. You think combat veteran, airborne ranger, infantry? Oh, bro. Ain't nothing like this. All right, let me see. I got 1.5 miles. And I'm going to turn Super Cruise off because I want to... Oh, Lord. Oh, you see that 18-wheeler got close to me. That 18-wheeler drifted over a little bit, and Super Cruise didn't move a bit. I'm not feeling the Super Cruise, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not speaking against it. I'm just telling... Maybe because I'm a control freak. You know, that's my problem. So I'm going to take... I hit Super Cruise, and it went off. Now it's I'm just using cruise control. All right, so I'm gonna put my turn signal on. I'm gonna come over.
In a half mile, take exit 45B.
It's speeding up. Now it's gonna slow down because of the vehicles are slowing down, and I'm gonna take the cruise control off, and I'm operating myself. All right, guys, let me get back to the house, and I'll give you a summary. All right, take care. Thanks a lot.